Hey, good morning, Bigfooters. Well, I think it's lunchtime, but just want to give you an update. We went out to do some research and some investigation yesterday, Sunday, and we decided to go a little bit more north than where we normally go. And we ended up taking this road, and it took us like 45 miles back in there. And then it ended up going north. Beautiful country. It was breathtaking. A little creepy. I can't believe how thick the woods get back there on these roads. And we were on a road that I don't think anybody had been on all winter. So, and we were up high. We gained a little bit of altitude. We're pretty high up on these mountains, and actually there were some snow patches. I don't know what the elevation was. There was no signs telling us. It was pretty crazy out there, and beautiful. And so we tried to find a place to where we could kind of make camp, day camp, and but it was so steep, the mountains. One side was just almost a sheer cliff, and it had trees and stuff, and a cliff on the other side up above us. So it was kind of crazy. So we did do a couple little there was a couple little shoot offs, and they ended up going to a dead end, but it was just so thick and big. And we did stop and see if we could hear anything or see anything. But it was kind of quiet. So we kind of kept moving and trying to find a good spot. And we came to the realization that I think we have to go to, because these creatures aren't stupid, I just can't imagine them going up and down these steep mountains, kind of like that Todd Standing, that footage of that Squatch kind of shooting up that side of that steep hill. And obviously he was probably caught by surprise and wanted to get out of there as quick as he could, and he did. But I think in general, when they search and get out and look for food and all that stuff, and or find a place to relocate or whatever, I'm sure they probably go where there's least resistance. We went out and we cruised up and down, or we just cruised down, followed this road, and we ended up north of Port Orford when we came out onto the 101. But we were probably 20 miles back, and then traveled another 30 miles north as the road was going. There were some shoot-offs, but I think we need to get a map, because we don't want to get lost and get stuck out there and all of a sudden. But we always go with a full tank, and so we're always prepared. And we got a pretty reliable vehicle. We have that Jeep, so for that kind of stuff. Anyways, so you're going to see a little bit of footage. We didn't get out on foot, but I just told Kim I'd stick the phone out the window and just kind of see, so some people can see where we're at and what we're up against. So we didn't find a good squatching place, so we definitely need to get into places where the hills aren't as steep, deep in the woods, in ravines, even flat land. I noticed Cascade. I don't know exactly where he goes out there in northern Oregon out there, but he looks like he's in a good location because it's not super steep. I'm sure there are steep mountains out there, but these guys they're not rock climbers. They don't have their harnesses and clips and everything. So we need to get to a place where it's easy to move around, less resistance. So anyways, sorry we don't have some on foot footage because we didn't really find any place where we could go on foot. But it was pretty amazing in the Jeep. So you're going to see, we'll give you a few minutes of that. I don't know how much I still got to edit, but we'll give you a few minutes of that and kind of see where we're at. And then next weekend, we're going to pick up some maps and try to find some places that are where I think they would be, where, they're probably just in terrain that's not so steep, even though you got to get back there deep in the woods. Anyway, so we got home last night and after that long road trip and got back and we hopped on one of our channels. It's called one of the channels that we like to watch, and there's so many great researchers out there. There's a lot that are kind of funny, but we're serious about it, and it's this hobby that we've had for a long, long time. And so we're going to get out there and get some more footage and find a good place where we can do some groundwork and actually walk around with our cameras and stuff like that. So, but we got home last night and all of a sudden one of the channels that I like to watch, his name's Dan, and it's called the Sierra Project. And he hadn't put anything up for about a week and a half or so, 2 weeks, and he made an announcement. He has his partner that does the camera work passed away this week. This tall black guy, or maybe mixed or something, or maybe he was Indian, I'm not really sure. But really a sweet guy. You could tell he had a heart of gold, and you can tell his name was Garland, and you could tell that he had Dan's back all the time when they're out there researching. And it was so shocking and so sad. I mean, God, you just never know. You just never know. But he announced on his latest post, which he posted up yesterday, that Garland passed away. He wasn't an old guy. I mean, he was young. I was probably older than him, but he did have a couple kids. And anyways, my blessings and condolences go out to his family and Dan, because I know Dan, he got a little bit emotional making the announcement yesterday, and I could tell that was his brother, sincerely his brother. He loved him and always had his back. So a little bit of sad news for the Bigfoot community, and all the other researchers. So that was a shock, but I did leave him some condolences and said I was sorry, me and Kim, on his comments, but I did say, man, Garland will want you to keep going. So I hope he keeps going, because he does some great research. I don't always agree with everything he's saying, but man, for the most part, he's upright and he knows what he's talking about as far as dealing with this subject. And he's been doing it for a while, probably longer than us. And so my heart goes out to the Sierra Project. He's going to be missed. And that's about it. I'm in my home studio right now, working on a new song, getting ready to release. And so we are going out this weekend, I believe, I don't know, 5th or 6th, whatever April comes up on. So we're going to try to find a good spot. Just need to get a map so we don't get so insecure and worried about if we're going to get lost or not. Because the forests out here in Oregon are so vast and so big, it's amazing. And no wonder Northern Cal, Oregon, is pretty much the mecca of sightings and of this, our elusive creature. So, or creatures. So anyways, I hope you enjoy this little clip. It's all we have right now, and we're going to get out next week. So you guys keep Bigfooting. If you get out there, it's good for you. It's healthy. Beautiful air, beautiful scenery. There's a peacefulness about it. Also can get a little creepy and scary if you got activity, but it's fun. and we've been doing it for a while. So God bless you guys. Thanks for watching our channel. And if you get a chance, if you're new or you just stumbled across this, please give us a subscribe and a bell for notification if you'd like, because we're going to really be at it this summer. So we're going to be going north. We're in southern Oregon coast, and so we'll be going north and we'll be going south, maybe into northern Cal. So we're going to check out a lot of different places this summer, and that's about it. So keep on Bigfooting, man, and maybe one of us will get lucky and get some great evidence for these amazing creatures. So see you next weekend.
Road closed.
Road closed. So looks like we go down this way. Wherever's taking us. Yeah, look at some pavement here.
Yeah. It's an old road.
Whew. Yeah, you can send me your clips on your iCloud.
Yeah. sketchier to me.
Let's see if we hear anything.
I want to point this up. The sun's shining right out.
Pretty squatchy around here, Spanky.
Whoop!
I'm gonna punch you. I'm not hearing you. Get some footage on your side.
Straight down.
Here's like a machine or huh?
I don't understand why it's.
What? It's actually easier for me to take it out.
Want me to drive? Oh, is this going into a regular? No, it's still not. But see, it's getting flatter, so this is
Yeah.
nice.
Jesus. Get off those mountains there. Yeah, I mean, this doesn't seem like a watchable place. One-way road with turnouts, that's all it says. Oh, great. Hell,
Oh,
which
this
way
is
do
a
we
major.
go?
This is a major road right here.
Hell, but which way do we
Well, if we don't go back,
go? Oh, this way.
I